Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Pick Man. Hey, back with another review, the Main-iac Show. Everybody go and check out my website, www.themainiacshow.com. That's THEMAINIAC show SHOW.com. Okay, now what I'm about to do is review DJ Akademiks. His new podcast is called Off the Record. So I'm a big fan of DJ Akademiks. I'm a loyal chat nigga. I subscribe to his Twitch, man. Y'all go check DJ Akademiks out. He's one of the best, hottest blogs. Anything, bro. Like anything bro. This man is a god. So shout out to Akademiks. I'm gonna review this special episode. He called it Shottie Responds to 6ix9ine Interview. So without further ado, here we go.
It's your boy DJ Akademiks now. Listen, welcome to another episode of Off the Record Podcast. Now, I know what you think. We did the pilot episode with 6ix9ine and Whack. We're going to officially launch on September 20th. So we still ain't launched yet, but you know what? Content's so good, I can't even wait to launch, okay? Now, I know if you're listening, you're here on Spotify, and you're saying, what can I do to make sure I'm tuned in? Well, this is what you can do, okay? Hit the follow button immediately to make sure you're going to be caught up with all episodes that gets released before the launch and, of course, after the launch. And when we do launch on September 20th, we're going to be coming 3 times a week, okay? You guys going to be catching us multiple times a week.
Wait a minute, DJ Akademiks. Wait a minute. Okay, this guy just said, it's my dog. He just said, we're going to be coming 3 times a week. You guys are going to be catching us 3 times a week. Man, hey, yo, that's a pause, big dog. Pause that. Bring that back.
Episodes that gets released before the launch and, of course, after the launch. And when we do launch on September 20th, we're going to be coming 3 times a week, okay? You guys going to be catching us multiple times a week. I'm going to get the schedule for you guys. It's going to be good. However,
I'm dead.
We got some good content to get to today. We got Shottie, who officially wanted to get his word on the books. And by the way, think about it. Shottie hasn't spoken in years since he got locked up, okay? Now, there's a lot going on in the world, and shoot, I might even give another episode later on for that because we got to talk about Drake, Kanye. But I want to give you guys exclusively a look and a listen to Shottie giving his reaction to the interview of 6ix9ine and Whack 100. Make sure you hit that follow button, y'all.
Hey, I'm going to stop this right now and say, hey, make sure y'all go hit that follow button and subscribe to my boy Akademiks, man. Hey, subscribe to him. He doing big things. He's been doing big things, and he will continue to do big things.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Akademiks from Off the Record Podcast, and we got Shottie on the line, yo. Shottie, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, Shaq, what's the word with you, man?
I had to get you on the line as, your name came up in an interview recently that I did, and everybody got their own side of the story, and your name was really, there's all type of allegations. So I figured y'all got to give my man Shottie a chance to give his side of the story, okay?
All right. All right, go for that. You know I'm here for it, man. I don't really like talking about this corny shit played out, but you know what I mean? Anything that discredits my character, any man, I definitely have to answer. Good.
Overall, right? I don't know if you did see that it was an interview with me, 6ix9ine, and Whack 100. What did you think of it? Like, did you hear anything about it? And like, just what's your thoughts of them two just even hooking up to, just having a conversation about what went on?
This call is from a federal prison.
Put them together I ain't on shit on nobody's name or nothing, but that's corny as fuck. Whack is a so-called gangster, and 6ix9ine is who he is. And what would the both of them being together do? Like, what is that? Like, I don't understand what truth he's looking for or what. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They best friends now. They hanging out. They buddies. They cool. Like, what's up with that? I can't get it. It just doesn't add up for me.
Well, I kind of played moderator in the whole thing, but I was really in the midst of listening to, somebody who used to be, quote unquote, in that life turned, cooperator, talking to somebody who, is a street dude, Whack,
And pretty much, they laid a lot of blame at your feet.
Okay, Wack ain't a street. Wack is not a street dude. Not mean to cut you off, but let me state that he's not a street dude. But go ahead.
So
Man, I don't get how he can just I don't get how Shottie can just discredit Wack just because he's not rolling with you and what you was trying to do. You can't just discredit Wack 100 and say, "Oh, he's not a street nigga." Bro, get the fuck out of here.
So I mean, he has some of the same allegations about you in terms of saying like, yo, he blames a lot of this on you, saying, yo, it was your fault. For example, like you didn't initiate, 6ix9ine the right way. How do you respond to something like that? Because I think he's looking at it from.
What is he? What knowledge does he have of what, like, the inner workings of me and my guys? Like, he has none. So for him to say that is just like that's a ploy just to get some sort of reaction. You have no inner knowledge. What way did I initiate him? Did he speak on that?
Well, 6ix9ine said he was never like jumped in the gang. He basically just got put on because he had the bag. So pretty much, Wack was saying, "Yo."
All right, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there before you go any further. When we met 6ix9ine, did 6ix9ine have a bag? No, he didn't. He got a bag from fucking with me and mine. He didn't come with a bag. Like that's not the truth. So that alone starts with a bullshit thoughts. Like it's not true. And that's just not true. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna go no further than what he did or what he had to do,
But still, even on the behalf of 6ix9ine too, right? Like, at least how he painted the story. He said, "Yo, when he met you, he said you were sleeping on the carpet." So he looked like he was bringing something financially to the situation that wasn't there.
But on what carpet where? Like 6ix9ine, that's not all that is. That's fake. Like that is not true. Like that's not true. Like come on, man, we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, man. Y'all been believing this guy's lies too long, and the fact that you're perpetuating it is even worse. Now you know the type of dude he is, man. Like come on.
Shottie, that's why I got you on the line. Yo, Shottie, they want to get it from the horse's mouth. And truth be told, if I wasn't trying to get everybody's side out, I would be like, nah, I don't want to talk to Shottie. But truth be told, your voice should be just as loud as everybody else speaking on the situation because you was in the situation. You get me?
Correct. And the reality of the situation is, I really don't. It's done with. Like he's done with. So just going over this is just a little clarification until the Treyway documentary comes out. But other than that, like, you know what I mean? I would love to, you're my guy. So I'll go with it from there, man. But that shit is a lie. You know that, man.
So this is the big thing that everybody was arguing about, right? They were arguing, and 6ix9ine and Wack were arguing about if he was pretty much a civilian or a gangster, or was he an affiliate or a part of 9 Trey. What do you stand on the whole thing?
He definitely wasn't a civilian. I've never heard a civilian putting hits out on people or doing shit like that. Like, first and foremost, you know what I mean? Secondly, he definitely wasn't a gangster because, like, you know what I mean? I could say that he was a gang member. He definitely wasn't an affiliate. He was a gang member. He wasn't nothing else. Like, you know what I mean? You give me a time and you try to groom him as best as possible, or you give him a shot, and that's what he got. He got a shot and he blew it. But he's definitely not a civilian. He's not a civilian.
Yeah, so you don't believe that at all. Hey, how much did money lead towards, because that's another thing that Wack said. Wack said, listen, you know what? Money was so much the reasons why, you guys may have did this and that may have pissed off 6ix9ine, like in terms of not retaliated when he got kidnapped, or hey, you guys gave him certain type of power because he had money, and maybe some infighting about the money, led to the whole thing falling apart. What do you think about that?
That's a total fraud. Money didn't change anybody's situation. Like, money doesn't normally change the situation. If somebody doesn't like somebody, they don't want to follow rules in an organization, they get dealt with. It's just that simple in any organization. So money didn't play a part in anything, like from my angle. And as far as nobody retaliating for what happened to him, like, fuck, kind of like. You know what went down, man. Like, so we ain't gonna get into that either. That's most of y'all see on the documentary, but Danny knows that. Everything he's sitting out there is a lie. He's trying to he's trying to justify things that he did because he was scared. Like, just say you were scared, bro. Say you were scared. The feds came at you and you told. Like, that's the truth of it. Nobody fucked your girl. Nobody robbed you for money. None of that stuff occurs. You know what I mean? Hey. So all the shit that's Good.
Hey, and that's another big thing. You know, me and you, we've talking like off, like off of the record, really off the record about that because that's one of his main things. Like, yo, I found out my right hand man was fucking my girl, and that looked like it put him in a place where he's like, nah, fuck all this shit. Like, I'm gonna tell on people. What's your official word on that? What's your official word on that, Shottie? Did you and Sarah have
I got sent. No, you. But first of all, y'all know that he knows that, man. I got 15 years, man. If I fucked her, I'll be like, yeah, I fucked her. Like I would be saying it just to make him mad. Like first and foremost. Secondly, I'm not one to lie on my dick, so there's no we didn't fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my time. Like, this shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm not trying to keep her name clean or my name clean. If I fuck her, I fuck her. That shit don't take no sort of my back. But I didn't, and I'm not going to take blame for nothing I didn't do. Like, it's just that simple. And he knows that, though. Like, again, another ploy to justify the bullshit that he did. Like, my nigga, just say you was scared. Say the feds ran down on you. You was scared. You ain't know what to do, and you told. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad, my nigga.
The whole thing about, like, July 15th or whatever that was, like, when something at a spa, like, because he gave Vivid, like, he did an interview on Shade Room, he told me the same thing, that, yo.
Like, all right. I don't know right now because it's like, I don't know whether to believe him or not, but he just said, like, I got 15 years, what do I have to lie about? Like, what do I have to lie about? I have 15 years. So that kind of put it in perspective for me, like, yeah, I don't know if he smashed her. Like, I don't know. But that's still neither here nor there.
Sarah broke down in tears and told him, like, yo.
Listen, this is what's going on. That's not true. You're going to keep repeating it in different ways, but I'm going to keep telling you it's not true. There's no reason for me to lie about it, bro. Like, just understand that. Like, my name means something, my word means something. I deal with integrity, bro. Like, if I did, I'd have said it. I'm not scared of him. I'm not like, why would I? Who am I scared of at this point? Like, what would I be hiding at this point, bro? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't mean nothing to me. If I fucked her, I'd be like, yeah, I fucked her, and what? But that's not what happened. That didn't occur. You get what I'm saying? She was fucking getting abused by the nigga, and I was holding him down. Like, he just an insecure motherfucker, but that's neither here nor there. But the truth is, that's the ploy, I guess, him and his label trying to put together so he could come back or do whatever he's doing out there. But the nigga just, like, you told, bro, that ain't nothing. Like, accept what you did, live with it, and that's that. But the funny part is, like, he can't live with it, so he's making up all types of excuses, man. His money is low. Like, all that shit they talking about, man, like, come on, bro. Like, it's me. I know the ins and outs of all his business. People say, I came in a millionaire, I'm going to leave a millionaire. And that's just that. It's nothing more to it. Like, it ain't nothing more to it, man. I don't got to lie. I don't got to hide nothing. Like, I am who I am. I do what I say I do, and that's just that.
Towards the end, right, of the whole relationship, Tekashi said that, he felt you guys were being dishonest because there was show money missing and you guys were lying about it. He said that on the Breakfast Club interview. Did you ever take any money without his knowledge? Were you siphoning money off the top? Did anybody do that?
Never. Nobody like Akademiks, man. Again, y'all know what's true and what's fake, man. Like, you're in the business, okay? There are people that handle certain amounts of money, and you know this. He had a business manager. I had my accountants. I had Tashia from MTA Booking. I had Nicole, which is my assistant. They all handled the funds. Like, if he had any proof behind that, he'd have showed it. I would have been sued. Like, the point is, I'm a millionaire. He was mad. Like, I've made deals. He's not the only artist I work with. Like, that's just that. I came in jail a millionaire. I'm gonna go home a millionaire with probably more money than I came in with. It's just that simple. There's no need. It was never a need for me to steal anything or siphon or any other words you might come up with. Like, it didn't happen, man. Like, so the spreading in my name ain't gonna work. First off, and if I did, I'm tough. Act like I'm not a square. I'd have said I took it. Like, I'm tough, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at no point could he do anything to me or nobody else. If I took money, I'd have said, yeah, I took that nigga money.
This call is from a federal prison.
He wouldn't have had nothing to say. It's just that simple.
Shottie, I remember one time I was in the studio with you and you said this vividly. You said, yo, I'll do anything for this kid. I'll lay my life down for him. Do you regret, like, statements like that? Or even, do you regret, like, bringing him so close to, like, how you guys are moving that he had some of the knowledge? Because that's another thing that Wack 100 said. He said, if you're going to have somebody who's a high-prized asset like 6ix9ine, he's not supposed to know when the shootings and the robberies about to go down. and he's not supposed to make the
Tell
call.
Wack, this is Wack. Whatever Wack says has no concern or no, it holds no merit on nothing I did or my people do. First and foremost, let's get that out of the way, right? Secondly, we are who we are, bro. Like, there's no regretting anything. But the fact that you said that means that you know that we were loyal to him. Aside from what he's normally saying, he's running around saying nobody was loyal to him. But you know firsthand that we were loyal. Am I right?
Yeah.
So the fact that you even asking that question. All right. So the fact that you even.
To be honest, I had that.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Before you go any further, the fact that you're even asking me a question about our loyalty, or if we felt that he violated our loyalty, that means we were loyal to him at one point. So whatever he's saying holds no merit, man. And even if I'm gonna go to this, man, worst case scenario, if I did fuck Sarah, did Kuda B fuck Sarah? Did Melly fuck Sarah? Did Crippy fuck Sarah?
He said he didn't tell. He said he didn't tell on Kuda B. That's what he said. He says he never told on Kuda. He said Kuda told on him.
Why Kuda told on him? Why? Are you serious?
That's what he says. He quotes a article.
Y'all know this public record, man. Like, y'all know everything is public record. Kuda B ain't telling on that boy, man. Kuda B ain't do that, man. Tell the boy stop lying. Like, why is Kuda in jail and he's not? Like, common sense will tell you that, man. Don't try to... Yeah.
Would you do anything different? And also, like, when we were doing that interview, like, I saw, like, there was a DM. I guess your son had reached out to him. Like, would you ever forgive 6ix9ine? Ever?
Forgive him? Not like, he's forgiven. Like, but he's a boy. Like, he gotta forgive himself at the end of the day. He don't like how he living, man. Like, he don't like that. He doesn't like hiding. He's hiding. He don't got no money to pay security. You know what I'm saying? Like, money ran out, man. Like, it's over for him. That's just that, man. I'll call y'all back in, like, I'll call you back, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can finish this stuff. I'll call you back, all right?
We were just talking about the Kuda B thing, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Hearing his take, he's been on this app called Clubhouse, and he said, he's really on this thing saying he didn't tell on Kuda B, because I think that was the only thing that people said. Well, if they robbed you, they kidnapped you, they fucked your baby mama, Kuda B's the only dude who did not do any of that. So why did you tell on him?
No, let me stop you. Let me stop you first, though. Nobody did any of that. All right, let's not get confused. Melly didn't do any of that. Ish didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that. Road Murder didn't do any of that. Crippy didn't do any of that. Drama didn't do any of that. Bat didn't do any of that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So.
Wait 1 minute. If I'm not mistaken, I thought it was public record. He got kidnapped. He went to the Angie Martinez show and stuff. After that, like, I wonder if Axe is gonna ask them, why didn't you kill or ride for your artist when he got kidnapped? Ask them that. Act. Don't let this nigga off with the gangster talk and the hard fast talk. Don't let him off with that.
Let's stop right there, man. It's a public case, man. It's public record, man. Like, the people who did what they did with him was dudes we was beefing with. That's what happens in the street. If you get caught slipping or you get caught lacking, somebody's gonna do what they gotta do with you on either end. So, like, for him to say that niggas wasn't loyal, none of my niggas, like, my niggas is stand-up niggas. Every one of them, every last one of them. I couldn't be prouder to be in a situation with any other people, including my man Ish. Ish is not a street dude. Ish is a whole father. And the kid lied on him and said Ish robbed somebody and Ish did all this. Come on, bro. All I want you to do is for future reference, man. Everything's going to get clarified in the Trey interview, right? First and foremost. But secondly, when y'all interviewing this kid, ask him these questions. Y'all letting him create a narrative that isn't true and just come up with lies.
What should we ask him?
Cool to be told.
Yeah.
Ask him why did you first and foremost, man? Why are you still working with these people if you're not telling? How you think all these rappers are getting indicted by the feds right now? Who you think? Go back to his case history. Like, when he testified, he called all these dudes names up.
All right, now, bro, I'm kind of seeing his aim. The more he talk, the more you see his aim. And he's trying to spin it. He's got a narrative, too, that he's trying to play. He has a narrative also. He's trying to do it to, like, oh, look at all these people. The industry, these niggas not going to jail because of 6ix9ine. Shut up. That's stupid. We're not going to sit here and believe that. let's get to the questions, man. Why do you feel that you can use people and they just be loyal to you? Why do you feel that you can just offer out a pass like that and you don't even know this little boy? You don't know this little nigga. He's not a part of us, and you offer him a pass to the whole sanctuary. Like, bro, let's talk about that. You don't want to take accountability. You was 40 something, and this kid is 20 something. Come on, man.
Why are you calling Jim Jones?
This call is from a federal prison.
Why are you calling Jim Jones' name in the interview with
Jim Jones was on the record. He said, why you calling Jim Jones? Jim Jones was on the fucking shit. Jim Jones was one of them ones that what he say, you gotta fucking super violate him, or
Why
what
are
he
you
say, he
calling
was
Jim
one of the
Jones?
callers
This call
on
is from a
Wiretap,
federal
telling them
prison.
how to do
Why are
the
you calling Jim
security.
Jones' name
So
in
Jim
the
Jones
interview
is a
with
part of
Why
this.
are you
What do
doing
you
things like that?
mean?
You still trying to get people indicted? What type of time are you on if you didn't tell? If you like, you get what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. I'm glad you brought up Jim Jones because, like, for clarity for everybody else, and I'm hoping you still have a good relationship with Mel Murder, right? Do you, Mel Murder, or anybody else in from 9 Trey consider Jim Jones a snitch?
Hell, come on, that's not even a question. That's not even a question. If he was, we wouldn't be around him. That's the bro. Like I love him. I love him like he loves us. It's just that simple. Like, that's not even a question. That's like that. No, like it's point blank. No, like not even. His name is not even the same sentence as that. It wouldn't be. It couldn't be. Like we hold him with the highest regard for a reason. We couldn't be. It wouldn't be. Not at all.
I'm only asking that because recently, like the whole topic of 6ix9ine saying, "Yo, he should have been indicted because of a conversation about super violating."
Listen, man. Like y'all gotta really understand what's going on. This is a federal case, right? If Jim had anything to do with anything, he would have been indicted. He didn't have anything to do with anything, bro. People are allowed to say what they feel at any given time. If you violate me and I feel like I want to tell my brother what to do, that's cool, bro. Like that's what he was doing. Y'all heard it. The recordings came out, and the full-length recordings are going to be out on the Treyway documentary, my documentary. But you heard what Complex released. Y'all heard it. He was just speaking something. He didn't say anything. Nobody said kill the kid or hurt the kid. He ain't say nothing like that.
Well, Wax said a security guard was attacked afterward. That's what he
Security guard was attacked. Wack has Joe Mack. Wack is not part of this. Like, why does what he says have merit? Like they're speaking.
Well, it's a part of the main narrative and conversation. When we talked before we even did this, you said, "Ak, what's going on with the narrative?"
Right.
This is how the narrative is getting out. So I'm asking you could confront the narrative.
This is for the world. This is for the world. This is for the world and all your fans and all his fans, man. Right? When somebody speaks on a situation without any facts, it's their opinion. What you're listening to is two fucking corny ass dudes' opinions. These are not facts. Like, you get what I'm saying? If somebody wants to take the time out and get facts, they can do that. That's what we're here for. It's a public record, man. The case is public record, man. So all this shit that y'all running around with this dude and he's running around talking all this shit, and come on, man, it's not even interview worthy. You get what I'm saying? It's not even interview worthy.
And by the way, I know you say you didn't consider, which I would like to know why you didn't consider Wack a street dude. But for us civilians like me, right? When Wack says, "Yo, I know what usually goes down when things like this happen," so you know, like if he's giving insight, you know. So number one, why don't you?
What usually goes down?
Well, he's just saying that usually if somebody's on a on a wiretap talking like that, usually charges come down. If there isn't charges, there's something else going on. That's his thing. That's his.
First and foremost, you have to. Usually, he's never been indicted by the federal government. Like, you have to commit a crime. Like the standards on being in the federal government is very high. Like, even in the state, you can't prosecute somebody for being on the phone and saying, "Hey, yo, I think you should do this or I think you should do that." Like, that's what Jim did. Like, you got the recordings, release them shits again, and clear my man's name. That shit is the shit is going on out there with dudes who have no merit or no facts, claiming real niggas as rats. That's crazy. Like, and when a rat is saying that, that's even crazier. Like, a rat is a rat is a rat. Like, what the fuck are you guys not understanding? Why does he have merit? The kid's career is over. Right? How much y'all paid Wack to do this shit? How much his label paid Wack to do it? Like,
Wack came to me with the idea of sitting down with 6ix9ine. He came to me with the idea.
yeah, so that means Wack must need some clout. He must need some money. He gonna do something like, what's up? Tell a nigga holler at me. I'll send him a mill. He need that.
Hey,
They need some money out there. Like, what's going on?
Hey, I do want to ask you though, because on one of the wiretaps that they don't talk about, like, and I think that's why even 6ix9ine's audience started to rally against you personally, right? There was a conversation where it looked like either Mel or somebody was telling you to super violate 6ix9ine, and people took that like you were gonna harm 6ix9ine, or like like for lack of a better term, like you about to kill him or something like that. Like that's how people took it. You get me? So what is super violate?
What is super violate? Super violate. If y'all would have heard when my documentary comes out, and they let the full interview come out, they're gonna hear me saying, "Yo, bro, I got it. We going on TMZ on Monday." Like that's the end of the conversation. That's what y'all gonna hear. You get what I'm saying? Like super violent can mean anything, but he didn't mean if we wanted to hurt him, he would have been hurt. Like that's just that simple.
Did you have plans of hurting 6ix9ine or like doing anything that
never. Like listen.
This nigga is fucking
Fans
lying.
ran down on him on Thursday, and by Sunday night we were all locked up. You get what I'm saying? Like
This nigga is lying. They kidnapped him weeks before, 2 weeks before. And bro, the wiretaps come out and you're completely dismissing everything that we fucking thought we saw from the feds. So you're telling us a different story. Like, bro, ain't this shit documented? Man, it's so crazy. I can tell that he's like, I can tell. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, I can tell. Bro, I can tell exactly what he's trying to do. Hey, this is Off the Record with DJ Akademiks, the hottest new podcast out, man.
it looked like either Mel or somebody was telling you to super violate 6ix9ine, and people took that like you were gonna harm 6ix9ine, or like like for lack of a better term, like you about to kill him or something like that. Like that's how people took it. You get me? So what is super violate?
Man, Akademiks.
what is super violate? Super violate. If y'all would have heard when my documentary comes out, and they let the full interview come out, they're gonna hear me saying, "Yo, bro, I got it. We going on TMZ on Monday." Like that's the end of the conversation. That's what y'all gonna hear. You get what I'm saying? Like super violent can mean anything, but he didn't mean if we wanted to hurt him, he would have been hurt. Like that's just that simple.
Did you have plans of hurting 6ix9ine or like doing anything that
never. Like listen, man. The feds ran down on him on Thursday, and by Sunday night we were all locked up. You get what I'm saying? Like it never crossed my mind in none of that time, bro. And if it did, I'm the one who found him the place to live. I'm the one who handled all his bills. I'm the one who was in charge of all the finances. So if I needed or wanted anything done, it would have been done. And still to this day, it can't be done. Like so. All that shit y'all talking, all that shit that they're out there promoting, like, let's stop that, man. The fact is, the kid is out there running around trying to get a career out of nothing. He has his money's done. You get what I'm saying? And he's begging for death. Like, let's pray for this kid, man. Let's pray for him, man.
Shottie, you just mentioned even still to this day, like, I mean, so you don't wish anything bad happening to him, right? You don't wish that anyone would retaliate.
This call is from a federal prison.
There's no way I wish no. I wish life to the nigga. So he could you know why I want him to live? So he could see and live and realize how hard it is, how these snitch niggas, like what he got to do. Like he can't have a normal life ever. He can't go outside ever. He can't go shopping. He can't go to the club ever. He can't be normal again ever. And the little money you had is going to run out. And when it runs out, you're going to have to deal with the dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I want him to live. I don't want him hurt. I don't want nothing wrong. I don't want nothing to happen to the kid. I want him to survive. I want him to enjoy life, man. See the other side of this shit, man, because this shit is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not mad at you. Like, you got to live with that, man. I don't got to live with this shit. It's time. This shit, every day pass out, I get closer to home. I'm fighting mine. All my niggas been prepared to do this. We've been prepared to do this, man, prior to him. And you get what I'm saying? This is how we bred, man. Every last one of them. That's why none of my niggas told. That's why none of mine testified, and I'm happy for that. Like, I'm grateful. I'm like, that's what I see out of everything, man. So
I also see people say, you know what, maybe 6ix9ine is getting unfairly blamed for the whole gang going down. There were other people who cooperated. CEO Chris. There was the driver as well. Did you guys blame mostly 6ix9ine or
Jorge, Jorge is a civilian. All right, Chris is Christian Cruz is definitely a rat, and Danny Hernandez 6ix9ine is definitely a rat. Like it's just that simple, man. So like he wasn't the one who brought the indictment about, but he definitely cooperated, and that's just that. Like feel me? We ain't gonna keep talking about over and over the things that he claims are facts. When you guys get him there, ask him real questions, man. Don't let him create a narrative. Ask him real questions. Ask him why did you testify on these people? If they were loyal to you, keep saying that we were loyal to him, but he says we're not. Like when were we loyal? When were we loyal? Like when? When? Nobody fucked your girl. Nobody hurt you. Like you was never touched out there.
so for clarification, the people who kidnapped him, like y'all were beefing with, so it wasn't one of you, like one of the homies.
No, there was niggas that we wasn't fucking with. We were not cool with them. Like it's just that simple. He knows that. So why is he saying that? Like yo, those were my dudes. No, at one point we were cool, but we weren't cool anymore. He knows that. Like that shit is crazy. He knows that, man. But again, he's trying to justify his actions, man. What I want to say is, dude, tell him you were scared. Let him know the truth, and you'll be alright, man. But you gonna keep lying and perpetuating and acting like you a gangster. You gonna get what gangsters get, man. It's just that simple, man. I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout out to my niggas, my family, my friends, the family of my Codys. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to Crippy, Roe Murder, Mel Murder, Trauma, Ish. That, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, even the niggas who we ain't fuck with that's on the case that did what they didn't tell. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to them niggas too, because we bred a whole different way, man. You know what I mean? And tell a nigga I got 1.5 million. He told me he gonna knock niggas out. I got 1.5 million and my son will knock him out clean, however he want it. Don't go looking for Meek Mills or Lil Durk or none of them niggas. Tell him I'll let my son. We got this. I got 1.5 on that.
Wow. Hey. Do you think either party, like either you or he, manipulated each other? Do you think that he manipulated you guys? Do you think you guys manipulated him?
Not whatsoever, man. Fair exchange is never a robbery, right? Let's leave it like that. Fair exchange is never a robbery. There would never be no 6ix9ine without Treyway and vice versa. Like, there would not vice versa, but there would never be 6ix9ine without Treyway. Let's put it like that, man. We were here before he came around. We're going to be here long after he's gone. It's just that simple, man. You know what I mean? Check out the Treyway documentary when it dropped, man.
Yeah, I really just want to use this part, really just kind of checking on you. You know, because I think the people want to know how life been for you on the inside, and like how you surviving. Like, you know, you seem like you in decent spirits. You know,
I'm not in decent spirits. I'm in great spirits, man. We ain't gonna do that, man. We don't do decent, man. We do great everything we do, man. My spirits are great. You know what I mean? I am who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be myself everywhere I am, so I'm going to be, I'm going to live like a king no matter where I'm at, man. When in Rome, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that, man. This time is going to be, I'm going to be home way sooner than everybody thinks. Way sooner than everybody thinks. Trust that. Let's start with that. And I just want to see my friends get home first, you know what I'm saying? That's all. Yeah, that's really the laws are changing, you know what I mean? Everything's in my favor, and I pray every day that God continues to look over my family and my loved ones, and that's the most I can ask for, you know what I mean? Keep my health strong, and that's it.
Hey, do you blame yourself for associating, you know, even with 6ix9ine, that led to, maybe not you, but like other people? Like, you know, you mentioned someone who is seemed like a civilian as well, who got caught up in that case. You know, you said 6ix9ine told on. Do you blame yourself for like, yo, maybe I shouldn't have had this dude around?
I want to say I blame myself first and foremost. Everybody around, like, I take responsibility for everything that's happened, man. First and foremost, let's get that right. I definitely do. And we told my Ish, free my man Ish. You know what I'm saying? He was a great father. Like, you know what I mean? He was just Ish used to just drive us around, man, for the most part, man. So, he didn't break. He ain't fall real Treyway shit. He ain't speak on nothing that he could have, or you know what I mean? I guess, you know what I mean? I want to say shout out to him for that. But yeah, I take full responsibility, man. Let's put it like that, man. You know what I mean? I can't go no further than that. I don't regret. I don't want to say I regret anything, because you know we live with regrets in this life, man. You learn to live with it. You learn to I wouldn't even say regrets. It's like it's a experience, it's a learning experience at that. You know what I'm saying? And
hey.
Yeah, good.
Has any like rappers or anybody in the industry reached out? Because I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of rappers who they seem pissed off how it went down, and they're vocal about it now. You know what I mean? A lot of people spoke up about
Nah,
a
for
lot
the
of
jump out, I've been getting love. You know what I mean? I've been getting plenty of love. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I understand where I'm at. Like I don't you. The feds is like a tag game, man. They record your calls. They watch who you interact with. And I don't want to get nobody else in. I mean, you already see what Danny's done. He done involved Casanova. He done got Cardi B. He done got all kinds of people indicted, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? People just don't even understand this shit, man. Everybody's name that he mentioned during the trial is now under some sort of federal investigation or they're indicted, man. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think he got something to do with that?
Stay away from the kid, man. Of course. Like, what do you mean? Do I think so? Like, of course. Of course. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. And if you don't believe that, you're a fool. Of course.
Well,
Of course, no matter what you say. Like, come on, bro.
I make sure I just don't do anything.
Come on. When you cooperate, first off, when you cooperate,
This call is from a federal prison.
it's not a one-time thing. Like, you don't cooperate and be like, oh, it's over. You continue doing what you're doing. Why do you think he's out there trying to get people to why do you think he's taunting people? He wants to get somebody, he's working. He's trying to get people to jump out there, man. That's the questions you need to ask this kid, man. That's what you need to be doing. Y'all not asking him any questions. He's out there controlling and making a narrative of a bunch of bullshit. He states no facts. He says things and backs it up with no evidence. Like, none whatsoever. Where's the evidence? All the shit that he's coming on and conversating about, where's the evidence?
Yo,
Like, where's the facts to back it up? We have facts.
The wiretap.
Was there any point that you
Nah,
actually
hard,
thought if
nah,
this
hard.
went left,
Chill,
and
hard.
the feds running or anybody ran in, did you feel that he was gonna stand tall at any point?
Honestly, there was a point I did, you know what I mean? But the whole catch is, you didn't have to stand tall when you had dudes around you that would have took every charge. Like, that's the whole catch, man. Niggas ain't, none of my Codys are mad. Like, I want you to understand, man. I'm not mad, man. You get what I'm saying? At him, like, I'm disappointed in the fact that you could have just said the feds came and they contacted me, bro. What should I do? And we would have took it from there, like, because I would have took every charge. Like, hey, tell him I did it. Give me the opportunity to say, I did it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Give me the shot. Let me do that at least. Like, niggas, we do this, man. Every one of my dudes, every last one of them was willing to give up 20 years of their life at any given time, just for the cause. Like, and prior to this nigga, that's why my circle was so small. Every one of us, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just that. What's your occupation? This is our occupation. Like, that was just that. So. Man, he did it to himself, man. There's really not too much I can keep saying without sounding redundant about it. But you know what I mean, we this is what we do. We were prepared for this.
Have you talked to Have you talked to like Sarah at all? Like she's always sung your praises, saying you were a good guy. She always said free Shottie. Have you communicated with her since you've been
Since I've been down, y'all communicated earlier in the case, you know what I'm saying? Just to let her know, because she was kind of worried, like she felt like somebody was like, we were going to try to, you know what I mean? Like, her and any man or shit like that. Niggas ain't for that shit. Like, this ain't, she holds no blame, bro. Like, so that was it. And since then, not really too much, you know what I mean? But I wish her the best. I wish her daughter the best. You know what I mean? I wish her family the best, you know what I'm saying? Because she was a good person. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you feel like it's a smart thing? Like in the interview and even afterwards, 6ix9ine says he's moving without security, he's moving without an entourage, and he's just out here. He's like that, What do you think about that? Because you've been around him, in situations that no one else has been around him in. Do you feel like
we all know he's lying? He's not moving around without no sort of security entourage. Like, he's scared. The kid he's a kid. Like, he knows he's scared. Like, he's doing this for the public. We all know. You know him, so you know he's doing this for the ratings. He's trying to generate some sort of income, bro. That's the part I want you to keep it real about. Like, you guys know he's trying to generate some sort of income. All this millions and millions of dollars is a lie. He doesn't have $15-20 million. We all know it's a lie, bro. We all know the cost of security. I used to spend at least $50,000 every 10 days when I was home on security for him. So, come on, bro. He's not running around in anybody's neighborhood by himself. Like, you know what I mean? And I hope, at least I hope he isn't. Like, I hope he isn't. I know he should be a little smarter than that. And don't believe what you guys see on the internet, man. It's just a ploy. He was on O Block for 3 minutes in the middle of the night and left. So
Yo, Shottie, what about people who say, "Yo, man, we would feel bad for like Shottie and like the whole gang, but like, man, you guys sat by while he was doing that at O Block, while he was doing that plane. You know what I mean? Hide and go seek with L.A.
foremost, man, we didn't sit by when he did anything, man. Like that's not the whole catch, man. All that shit is publicity, man. Everybody that has artists or deal with artists know they do certain things. 6ix9ine is an internet troll. You guys know him. You personally know him. He trolls people. He trolled you. You troll other people with him. So y'all know how it works, man. So saying like we sat back and didn't do anything, none of that shit was serious. Like, and if it became serious, hey, again, fair exchange has never been a robbery. I was a manager and I'm a CEO of a record label. What do you want me to do? You guys, do you ask Elliot Grange these questions? Was Elliot Grange sitting back and watching him? Did anybody stop him at these points? But y'all want to ask Treyway? Like that's what you guys need to ask, man. It's a business, bro. You know it.
I get it. I get it.
Entertainment. That's what you call it.
I get it, but the people, they're always gonna put blame. I do want to ask, kind of wrapping up here, and I'm really thankful that you gave me some time here to clear everything up. If you had one message for either 6ix9ine, or actually a message for 6ix9ine and Wack, again, you don't speak often, but every day feels like your name is being dragged into, or you're getting blamed for this and third, or there's more things.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, man. I could just say that. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, man. If I took to heart everything people said on a daily basis, man, I wouldn't be me, man. Like it's just like that, man. I have nothing to really like. I don't want to ask them anything. I don't want to say anything to them, man. I just want to let them know, man. First of day, like what he's asking for, he's definitely gonna get. First and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Wack, man, like you're old, you're washed up, man. Stay in your lane, man. Stay in your place. When I was in the streets, man, you had nothing. He had nothing to say, man, but good things, man. I was in LA running around. I was everywhere, man. Shout out to my nigga Shottie Dirt, man. Shout out to the Bounty Hunters and Nickerson Guards, man. Niggas know what it is when I touch down, man. It's just like that, man. Ain't shit changed, man. So he could say what he wants because I'm incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? But they know the vibes, man. I got plenty love on the West Coast, man. Plenty love, man. Ain't shit changed, but just. Don't mention my name is what I'm asking, man. Don't mention my name. Don't try to discredit credible dudes, and don't put names on people that don't deserve it, man. Especially coming from a known federal informant, a known federal cooperator, a known federal witness, man. Come on, bro. That's just whack. that's just what it is, man.
What's your like we've seen recently, Jim Jones has tried to not speak about it, but we've seen like people like Trav, MBB.
Shout out to Trav, man. That's the bro. Shout out to 21. Shout out to Trav. Shout out to everybody that's letting them know. Bro, man. Everybody knows, man. He got paid to do whatever he did for 6ix9ine, man. The money ain't never worth it, bro. Your integrity is everything, man. If you don't got no integrity, and if your name don't mean nothing in these streets, man, like you're worthless, man. So it's all on him, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just all I'm asking is just don't discredit stand-up individuals, man. Don't try to talk about Jim. Don't talk about, like, other people that didn't do it. Don't talk about Cool to Be. You know what I mean? If you want to say you're a gangster and you ratted and niggas was disloyal, keep up the whole talk, man. But don't discredit real niggas, man. That's just where I stand on that, man.
Hey, and everybody want to know what's next for, Shottie. What's next for, Treyway Entertainment. Is we're gonna see a comeback? Is there something where we see you get out of jail and you're still in this music industry? Is it something where you just said, man, fuck all that. I'm not gonna get involved with this shit no more. You tell us.
Nah, like I made good money. It put me in a place where I'm comfortable for the rest of my life. I have a lot of. I'm still grooming artists. We're still working with artists. We're trying to get into the movie field. We start with the documentary. Like it's a lot of things growing for us, but at this point, there's nothing solid until I touch the streets, man. Like let's put it like that, man. I'm working on my freedom first and foremost, man. Get back to my family. You know what I mean? We'll take it from there, man. Just.
Is there a year we could expect you to be out? Like, is there any type of hopeful type of situation that people could expect?
Oh, it's definitely, man. Listen, man. I'm on direct appeal currently right now, man. So When I get the news, you'll get the news, man. But just know I'm standing up. I'm 10 toes down. We don't break. We don't bend. We don't fold. It's still fucking Treyway. You know the fucking vibes ain't shit changed, man. You know what I'm saying? It's still Big B's. Everything is the same, man. Shout out to all my niggas. I want to say that, man.
All right, so all in all, man, look, man, I want to shout out DJ Academics first of all for even taking the time to even get this man's side of the story. That's overlooked. That's gonna get overlooked by everybody, but this man is friends with 6ix9ine. He has no obligation to Shottie whatsoever. And he go and get his story from jail. And it's the most crisp audio you can find from a goddamn jail phone. Shottie, and my take, he understand that what happened. He understand what he did and ramifications. But from my take, he still want to live this street persona, this thug mentality, the lifestyle. He still want to live it. Just cause of some of the quotes he said, like like he's gonna get what gangsters get, shit like that, like stuff like that, like he still got in like he hate this dude. He want to kill this nigga for snitch on him. Like at the end of the day, you can see it. Um, DJ Academics did good. He held his ground. He did perfect. He did everything he's supposed to do. Um, like I think this was a very good listen, man. I think I really recommend it. I think Shottie is lying about a lot of stuff, and you can kind of tell when he's lying. Like you can tell when he's lying, and the fact that he was getting aggressive, talking about nobody should talk to him, man. Shut, bro. It's all right. It's all right. Like it's okay. Y'all put yourself in that position. Y'all let this little rainbow head kid snap over the culture, step on everything that we thought was this, we thought was that, and y'all stood behind it and watched this man rip apart the industry, and you got the nerve to not really take accountability. At the end there, he blamed himself. He's like, yeah, I take accountability. It's my fault, but still, like, you have to take accountability. Don't go and try to blame nobody. It's your fault, bro. You let this man step over the culture. He stepped over your gang, and y'all used him. He used y'all, and look where y'all at. Look where he at. And he spoke a lot he spoke a lot about 6ix9ine is broke and stuff. Like, man, I don't know. I don't know if he blew through 10 million. It's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand what these people do with their money. Like, if 6ix9ine is broke, that's another video. The Main-iac show is on the fucking alert. So y'all stay tuned, man. Academics show is going live on September 20th. This podcast, he said, it's 3 times a week. So I'm ready for it. Hope everyone else is, man. Shout out Ack for doing this. Shout out Ack, man. Shout out Ack. Everything you do, everything he do, and everything he's destined to do. Be with you on your side, man. Y'all tap into me. The Main-iac show. Epic Main on Instagram and Epic Main on YouTube. Go check out my videos, my music and stuff. And go check. This is all from Akademiks, from Spotify, exclusive podcast to Spotify. So yeah, man, keep doing your thing, bro. Holla at you.